Well, this is where we started off. We start on the wall and we want to show you where we have been so far in terms of the African Nations Championship. First time is happening in Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania. It was the Pamoja bid that won the rights to host the Africa Cup of Nations 2027. But CHAN 2024 was the starting point to show how prepared we are and what we can do in terms of preparation. So we got here and these are the Kenya results from where we started. First game, we beat Democratic Republic of Congo 1-0. Angola, second game, which for me was the best match that we ever played. Angola 1-1 Kenya. Then the third game that everybody thought we were going to lose, and we did have so much confidence in our team, but we came out unscathed. 1-0 win over Morocco. Then the last game that was really tense, in my opinion, we won 1-0. Then we look at our opponents today, Madagascar, and how did Madagascar end up where they are? Because Kenya finished top of Group A. That was Group A results. So Madagascar were in Group B together with host Tanzania, Central African Republic, as well as Mauritania, and Burkina Faso. That was the fifth team in that group. So how did they start? 0-0 against Mauritania, a team that they knew they had to beat if they were to get into the quarterfinals. Then Tanzania, they lost 2-1. Unlucky for them because the second goal was scored in injury time. The game had already finished at 1-1, but injury time, Tanzania got that goal to win 2-1. Then they beat Central African Republic, the Whipping Boys, in the group 2-0. Then the last game against Burkina Faso was a tight one, but they still won 2-1. So they finished second in Group B, tied on 7 points with Mauritania, but they were able to go through on goal difference because not head-to-head. CAF was looking at head-to-head, then goal difference. Head-to-head, they drew 0-0. Then they looked at the goal difference, they had +1. Then we look at today's quarterfinals. This is match number 37, and I'll tell you later why it's important to get the match numbers. We're playing match number 37 since we started on the 2nd of August, and it's Kenya versus Madagascar, and we are playing at the Moi International Sports Center, Kasarani, on the same day, which is tonight, in Dar es Salaam. Tanzania, our neighbors and our brothers, are taking on Morocco. Very tough encounter for them. Morocco, remember, are two-time champions and a very, very, very strong team. We survived against Morocco, but we were well prepared. So these are the two quarterfinals that are being played today. Match number 37, match number 38. Then tomorrow we'll have match number 39 and match number 40. I'll tell you later why it's important to look at those number of matches that we are playing, because the permutations are dependent on the numbers of the matches. So 37 will be playing 40, 38 will be playing 39 in the semifinals. So that is where we stand, and then we look at the FIFA rankings, the standings. Kenya, we're at number 109 at the moment. Madagascar at number 115, number 115. Not so far off, and the results also tell it, because in terms of head-to-head, we have played, I think, 9 times. Madagascar has won 5, Kenya has won 4. And the most important one that Kenya won is the 1987 All-Africa Games. We played against Madagascar in Nairobi, but not at Kasarani, but at Nyayo National Stadium. And in that game, we won 2-1. George Nyangio Dembo plus Wilberforce Mulamba, the guys who scored those goals.
So I was trying to Google the players that have stood out in the game so far, but you've been keeping us in suspense. You've kept telling us, been telling us there the numbers matter. You're 37, 38.
Yes.
Why? Why do they matter?
Because when the draw was done, they put the numbers on the games. Match number 1, 2, 3, all the way, until I think we'll play 43 games, right? So number 37, they say winner match 37 will play winner match 40.
Okay.
Then winner match 39 will play winner match 38. So match number 38, we have Uganda playing Senegal.
Wait, Senegal are the guys who are holding the title?
Defending champions.
Defending champions.
Yes.
Okay.
Difficult one out there. Then we have match number 39 is Tanzania versus Morocco. Match number 40, we have Algeria playing Sudan at the Amman Stadium. So whoever wins match number 40 plays number 37.
That's who will play.
That is
Should we win?
Play. Yes.
Today?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoever wins match
number 30. So it's between, you said between who and who?
Algeria and Sudan.
And Sudan.
Number 40.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Tough customers.
So Algeria are the desert foxes.
Kaleche.
I'm telling you.
Niambie guess wako ni kina nani leo? Mimi ni mgeni leo.
Seated next to you is Ruth Bayona. and she is a football analyst.
Wewe anaelewa mpira yetu vizuri sana.
Yes.
Local football. Ako juu.
Unamjua?
Namtambua sana.
No introduction needed. Aya, lacha tuone kama unajua Annette Wachira, and she is a sports analyst as well.
Huyo ninamjua vizuri sana.
Unamtambua vizuri, lakini muangalie kwa macho.
Tunakuaga na study.
Oh, okay, sawa sawa.
Yes.
All right. Sasa sijui kama unajua Joyce Aching.
Huyo ni administrator.
Sasa are you seeing that she's looking tough?
Mtu wa siasa.
She told me she has been there from day one.
Yes.
Amekuwa witness.
Yes.
So she is the FKF woman rep for Kiambu. Karibu sana, Joyce, for being here. So I was asking them if they've been watching the games, and Annette has told me she's watched, you said 7?
7, yeah.
7 games, all of Kenya's games.
Yes, all of Kenya's games. I watched Morocco play DRC, Morocco play Angola, and Algeria play Niger, I think, in the final game. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, have these games met your expectation? Like Mike was telling us, this is the first time Kenya is playing in Chan, and first time we're in the quarterfinals. Did you expect this?
No, I don't think anybody expected us to get to the quarterfinals. But once we beat Morocco, Angola with 10 men, I think expectations started to change. And I know so many people right now are moving with the thought of, where do we get tickets to fly to Tanzania, to Shashi? So the boys have really built like confidence with the games as they've progressed. And also, I think, as I've said many times, Benny McCarthy has proven over and over again that he's a master at managing the team. So they have met and exceeded my expectations.
Met and exceeded your expectations. What's the secret sauce, Joyce? Is it the coach? What is happening there in the where do you call it? Behind the scenes, isn't it?
Yes, dressing room.
Yes.
From the word go, I expected positive because I had confidence with the coach. We have a very good coach. You know, when you give a coach a platform, let coach play 80%, not 20%. So I will have a fresh start, that they given the coach the platform, the freedom, everything. Now I expected to see positive.
So in a back room?
Dressing room.
Dressing room.
Yes.
Okay. So you expected this outcome?
Yeah, it's outcome.
And I'm sure you expect them like I'm expecting for them to go all the way. All right. Ruth, your thoughts?
As Annette said, not many of us expected Harambee Stars to be where they are at the moment. From the collapse to the training and the injuries we sustained during that period, it was going to be hard for the coach to adapt. However, he did, and the results have been so exceptional. The dressing room has been full of life. And we've seen that in the ground, we've seen that in the results, especially after that DRC win. That was a real boost. And then coming to Angola, drawing the Angola with 10 men, that was also a very, very big boost to be where we are at the moment.
Okay.
Actually, the reason why so many Kenyans are not being very candid with themselves. We didn't play any friendly matches. We were invited for a tournament in Tanzania. We said, hapana, tuende kucheza. Then we have our top strikers leaving. Moses Shuma, Emmanuel Osoro, those were the top scorers in the league. We expected them to lead in attack. They got contracts in Zambia, they went. The next big one was Mohamed Bajaba, who was supposed to be now the star boy of the team from what he played in the league. He got injured. Then we're not being told that this injury actually will keep him out until we finish the group stage matches. And Coach Benny was very candid and he told him, dude, if you have a contract, Simba want you to go and play there, I will not stand in your way. You better go. Because even if I keep you here, the best you will do is play from the quarterfinal. Even him, I think he didn't expect that we'll get there. Because if he expected that we'll get to the quarterfinals, he would not have left Bajaba to go. He would have said, stay until we play the quarterfinals or we finish the CHAN competition. Then the money factor came in. Karibu kila kitu.
Ikaribu.
Iliharibu vijana kichwa.
Okay.
Million. Per win. You're looking at yourself as a millionaire.
See, because we on Sunday we had Boniface Mushiri in studio,
yes.
And he said
Senior private Mushiri.
Private.
It's called senior private.
Or senior private.
He's a soldier.
Yes. Kitu hapa afande. He said ukisikia hiyo pesa unaacha kila kitu kwa, by the time you're leaving that pitch, you have left everything.
That is exactly what happens. That motivation is good. Imagine you've never met even the CS for sports. You've never met your MP or even MCA perhaps. Then here comes the President of the Republic, walks into your dressing room, talks to you like a father and tells you, by the way, cheza kama wewe na mimi, nicheze kama mimi. Hiyo miguu itabaki hapo. And I love that spirit because with that kind of spirit, they remind me of Ivory Coast in the last Africa Cup of Nations. Lost the first game. Everybody wrote them off that they can't do nothing. But by the time they were playing each game with motivation and the crowds are coming and guys have confidence in them, they went all the way and won.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Annette.
Yes.
How much of a factor is it, do you think, that we are playing at home?
I think, just to add on what Mike has said, if we were playing away, I don't think the prize would have been there. I don't think the president would have introduced such a big award, as they're making about 5.5 million in 3 games. So that, and then two, the fans. I don't know if you've been to the stadium. Have you been to the stadium?
No, but nilikuwa niende leo.
I think you'll experience what it means to be in the stadium. The fans, every time an opponent touches the ball, it's boo. Every time a mistake is done, you know, the stadium is electric. Like I personally have never experienced that. The fans are really motivated, and there is no political or any factor. It's just for the boys, what the boys want, supporting them. Even when they lose the ball, you see, even when we went down against Morocco, everybody was stunned. You know, absolute silence. But then people started, you know, cheering up each other, telling each other, you know, let's support them. So the fans have played a very big role. And even if you've played football, if somebody is shouting your name, uta perform. Yeah, there's no two ways about it, yes.
So, Joyce, how many years have you been involved in football administration?
It's 10.
10 years?
Yes.
So how did you get into it?
Yeah, I was a footballer. I used to play football. Yes, and my dad used to play football.
Wow.
Yes.
Family of footballers, by the way.
Yes. So your dad...
I played football, yes. I played football for Dew Sisters. I played for Joy Love Academy in 2016, but I got injury. That's why I left football and I started coaching.
Which position did you play?
I played goalkeeper. My first position, and then the second coach gave me a midfielder.
So football is in your blood?
Yes, in my blood.
So did you pick it up from your dad? Your dad played for which team?
He played for local teams, and he played for Gor Mahia.
Which position?
He played for midfielder.
Even Gor Mahia?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. So you coached which teams?
Now I have my academy, Joy Love Academy.
Okay.
I used to coach Uwez Academy. I was the founder. Uwez Academy, Vepa International. Yes. And now I have Joy Love Academy.
Have you witnessed...
I played for Top Tie. Joy Love has played for Top Tie Division 1 ladies team. Yes.
Oh, okay. So, given all your years in football, have you witnessed, do you share the same sentiments as Annette, that, you know, football has never been quite so electric as now?
Yes. You know, it's all about motivation. You see, we used to play football for fun. For fun. Let's just say for fun. But now football is a career. Football pays. For the motivation, you can imagine this is historic for our country. You know, we can say we normally talk about infrastructure, structure, all blood. We have great ideas. We have great talent in this country. But the problem is resources. How we implement that talent, it's all about resources. Yes.
So we have the talent.
We have the talent.
All right.
We have great talent.
And as I introduce another guest who's joined us, we have Faith Morash. She's a sports journalist. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Niko na swali since you're here. Ruth, I'll come back to you. Why is it that this is the first time Kenya is playing in CHAN?
Okay. This is our first automatic qualification because we have not been able previously to qualify for CHAN. So it's a big advantage that the Pamoja initiative went through, and finally Kenya was able, or rather we are playing in this CHAN. Previously we had not qualified. This is our first time. Yes.
So when you say automatic qualification, you mean we qualify because we are hosting?
Exactly. We are hosting, and we are part of the Tanzania and Uganda Pamoja initiative who are hosting the CHAN, so we automatically qualified.
All right.
Yeah.
So Ruth, sasa tofauti ya AFCON na CHAN ni gani? For us, Aki, I apologize, but I am a novice in these matters.
All right, so AFCON is like it's the biggest stage in African football. AFCON accommodates talent that plays within the continent and outside. So CHAN is more of local talent. That is players who play in the local league of the host nation. And they have to be contracted. They have to have an active contract in their respective clubs. For AFCON, it doesn't have that restriction that you have to play in a local club. You can play anywhere, Europe or whichever place. So CHAN is there to be a spotlight for the local talent, and then AFCON accommodates all.
Okay.
Kalechi, now the problem that we've had is that, in my opinion, I don't think since CHAN was introduced, because CAF introduced CHAN to give the local-based players an opportunity to shine on a bigger stage. Because most of the teams that play in AFCON, play in the World Cup, they have their players plying their trade in Europe, in leagues that are not in Africa. So CAF said we need to give local talents an opportunity and a platform for them to be seen and for them to play for their nations. So that's how they introduced CHAN. So when CHAN came about, I don't think as a country we've ever been serious with CHAN. Our preparations have always been short term, we get to play and we are knocked out. Even this one, we're playing qualifiers. And our previous coach was like, why are you disturbing me? Why do I have to play qualifiers and I'm hosting? So that is how we found ourselves not qualifying for CHAN at any particular point. So even when we bid for AFCON 2027, the Pamoja bid, I remember somebody in the newsroom asked me, when are we likely to get the outcome? And it was like a week before. I said, it's in a week's time, but I'm going to prepare both pieces of news. Everybody thought maybe Algeria will win it. Then we said, let me do a story that Algeria has won. Let me do a story that the Pamoja bid has won. Myself, I didn't put so much seriousness in that story because I didn't think, we don't have stadiums. We don't have, the requirements were just, they looked above us by far. But when Patrice Motsepe, the president of CAF, said AFCON 2027 will be hosted by, then he puts up the board, Pamoja bid. We were all in shock. We had a live event at Nairobi International Fair, the trade fair, and the president was presiding over everything else, and somebody went and just whispered to him to Meshinda bid. And you could see the way he was beaming, and he comes on the podium and says, we're actually hosting this thing. So I think we were not serious, but now that we found ourselves in it, remember, this is CHAN 2024. It was meant to be held last year. But because CAF is giving us time to prepare ourselves, January, beginning of the year, we are still not ready. Tengenezeni kila kitu. Now the protocols zinatuumiza. Libera anasema tuende break. We're going to a break. Tukirudi, discussion ni mingi tena zaidi. I really want to know from the ladies in the studio. I'm the only gentleman here. I want to know from the ladies in the studio. Ni nini ina attract women to this CHAN? Because all the people asking for tickets, ladies.
Is our agenda.
After the break.